So, sir, maybe I should introduce myself first, right? So, my name is Muhammad Nahar Al Ghani,
Yes,
and you can call me Ghani.
Ghani.
Yeah, Ghani. And what is your name? What is your name?
Ghani,
Huh?
most of the time people Ghani from Arabic word, it is like Abdul Ghani.
Yeah.
So I can call you Abdul Ghani or I call you Ghani.
Just Ghani.
Okay.
So, what is your name?
My name is Waswa Hassan.
What?
Waswa Hassan.
Hassan.
Yes.
So I can call you Hassan, Mr. Hassan.
Yeah, you can call me Hassan.
Where are you from?
Mainly I come from Africa
Africa.
in a country called Uganda.
I know Ghana.
Have you ever heard of Uganda?
Huh?
Have you ever heard of Uganda?
I know Uganda, but I never go there.
You have never gone there.
Yeah.
So in the future time, maybe you can go there and visit that place, isn't it?
Sure. It's a good thing because I like to travel because I like to see many world, how we see and many things. And what is your do right here?
Yeah, right now I'm on my master's degree.
Degree,
Yeah, in civil engineering.
engineering.
Yes,
Yeah.
at University of Islam Riau. Actually, in my first semester now.
So you come alone here or you with your friends?
I'm alone here. I came alone,
Uh,
and maybe I hope in the next future or next time, more students are going to come to Indonesia, inshallah.
so you make any friends right here?
Of course, I have friends. I have Mr. John Potter.
Oh, John Porter is your friend too.
Yeah. And that's why I came here, and that is the reason why I'm here. And I have more friends from Philippines and also Cambodia and also Indonesians. Yeah, I have more friends right now.
All right. So how about your family? They they let you here or what?
Sorry?
Do they let you alone here because you know you don't know what the culture right? Maybe you're afraid to shock the culture here or what?
Yeah, like you find the cultures here.
Yeah.
Indonesian culture is one of the best, of course.
Well, thank
Yeah, with nice foods, with a variety of foods, with the different people, with lovely people. People here, they like people from outside, so you find it so much lovable. And if someone is coming from outside and comes here to Indonesia, he will really enjoy the place. The place is so nice.
So is it the culture from Uganda and Indonesia is the same?
No,
Very
cultures
different.
are really different. Everywhere you go, you have to meet different people. It means there are different people with different cultures, with different languages, with different characters. So I think Indonesian culture is far different from our culture in Uganda.
So maybe how long you have been here?
I think I'm almost going to make 3 months here.
3 months.
So I'm still new in the place.
So maybe what is the most thing you like about Indonesia, especially from Pekanbaru, right? So-
Pekanbaru.
Yeah.
Pekanbaru is one of the small cities, nice city, with less congested, and it has good restaurants that I have seen, and also the streets are well arranged. And maybe something more interesting. It is more connected to my course I'm doing, like pursuing at the university. Here in Pekanbaru, because me, I want to become a geotechnical engineer. Do you know what a geotechnical engineer does?
No.
No. So what geotechnical engineer, they are much interested in studying the nature of soil. So Pekanbaru is one of the places or one of the areas where I find that you have soil which is very weak. So if you're going to construct a mega structure, maybe like 25 floors, 30 floors of a building, it's not easy because the soil is a bit weak. So you need to invest a lot of money in making the foundation. So that's why finally in Pekamba we don't have high-rising buildings because of that issue. But still, what is more interesting that the geotechnical engineers here in Pekambaru have already tried to study the soil, and now they have come up with a solution to the soil. So, but still, if someone is going to construct a mega structure here, has to put a lot of money in the foundation. I think that's more interesting, and also the weather here. It's raining all the time, and that one is so interesting. Like in Uganda, it's not raining all the time. Like we find in a month, for us we can spend like 2-3 months without receiving rain. But here, I doubt. Can you spend a month without rain?
No.
You see, that one is interesting.
Yeah.
And what is more interesting also, like the Kampala, you have an airport here.
Yeah.
Like a small city like this with an airport, that one is also an interesting thing.
Yeah.
You don't find it everywhere. Like in Uganda, you go there, you find that we have how many airports? I think we have like 2 airports, but the major one, we have 1 airport called the Entebbe Airport, International Airport. But here in Pekambaru or here in Indonesia, I think every maybe island they have an airport. So that's also interesting. Pekambaru, the people here in Pekambaru are so much welcoming. They like people. They are so funny. When they see me, they just look at me and they laugh, and sometimes they smile, others smile. But they cannot come close to you and ask you where do you come from. Sometimes I confront them, I go to them and talk to them directly to get to know why they are smiling. Because most of the time, when they see someone new, they feel like it is something
a new experience.
Yeah, like they have experienced something they have never actually experienced before. So they feel it like, yeah, this is a good experience. So that's why also I was interested to come into also to primary schools and high schools to share with you if there's anything like English clubs I can come in and help you like students. Yeah, we can also do it together. Maybe if you have any more questions, or I can ask you.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, like in my turn, where do you come from here in Indonesia?
Me. I was really born in Pekanbaru too, and that's why I'm schooling here, because I can afford to traveling around the world. But when I graduated, my plan is I want to work at another country, because you know that I have the English basic skill, so maybe it can makes me can communicate with other people in the country. And maybe your is what, engineering, what?
Technical civil.
Technical engineering.
Technical engineering, or like civil engineering.
Oh.
But here in Indonesia, you call it technique sipil.
Technique sipil.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what you call it here in Indonesia.
Yeah.
But for us, we call it civil engineering. Yeah. But if you're going to move around the world, I think English is the first option you have to take. You get it? Because you have to study English very well and understand it very well, so that you can be able to communicate with other people from outside. That's why you see me come here and communicate to you, because if I didn't know English, I could not come here.
Yeah.
So it means that English is a connecting language. So if you know English, you can go everywhere you want to go. So I think that's the best thing you can do. So here, like in your high school, make sure that your English is well improved. And You can go everywhere. You can, yeah, actually, you even have Malaysia here.
Yeah.
In the holidays, just to get a trip to Malaysia,
Yeah.
you enjoy with the people in Malaysia. You get it? Yeah, because Malaysia, I think they use English most of the time.
Yeah.
And actually, if you're going to Africa, you have also to specifically select the countries that speak English. You can choose Uganda. You can choose Kenya.
Kenya.
You can find out like Tanzania. We have South Africa. We have so many countries there, like which were colonized by the British, or England. So here you can find most of the people there. They speak English, and it's a good experience. But if you go to West Africa, most of the people there they use French.
French.
Yeah. They speak French, so English is not a dominant language there. But if you meet people from Nigeria, they don't speak English.
They don't.
They speak English very well.
Oh,
And actually, if they come, I think we are going to have Nigerians soon, and I'll be able also to introduce them to you because they are more interesting. They have a different accent of English, and if you don't know English, you cannot understand them.
You know that I was very curious about how other country look like. Like you said that Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria. I'm so curious about how the culture and how they speak English so much.
Like most of the times when you go to Africa, because people have different languages, it means that also like experiencing the language of English experience, it means that like due to the tongue problems or their language problems, also the English accent changes. You get it?
Yeah.
It is English, but you find that actually when you go to Google, you find Ugandan English, Kenyan English. Why? Because people have different languages.
Yeah.
So different languages, they, if they're going to speak English, also they have different way of expressing themselves in English. You get it?
Yeah.
They will not speak like you here in Indonesia. There is you have a different accent from me. You get it?
Yeah.
I have a different accent, English, but we are speaking English. But as long as you can pick the words, you can easily understand the people. Like in Kenya, Kenyan English is good also, like Ugandan English, South African English.
Is it a bit different from other? Because the
Yeah,
accent.
this is because of the accent. If you go to Kenya and you hear how Kenyans speak, it is different from that one of Uganda. Like you find people, they mix between American English and British English. So when they mix, but for us in Uganda, we mainly use the British English. You get it? For us, we are straightforward, like not like the American English. Yeah, but when you go around, you find people have a different way of expressing themselves in English. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much for your time and explanation. That I was stunning about how well your English. That maybe we can talk more later and see you next time.